What's going on YouTube? Sean here. Welcome to episode number 16 of my Death Note vlogs. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the episode known as Decision. So, after the last episode where Misa relinquished her ownership of the Death Note, we come to Light trying to figure out a way to get her out of the prison and saving his own skin. So he decides to tell L that he does something a little bit interesting here, where he's like, I think that subconsciously I might be Kira, and I think you should confine me. So he concocts this whole entire plan where he's going to be like under L's supervision for weeks at a time, and he had kind of a code word where he's just like, I relinquish my Death Note subconsciously, like once that goes, relinquish my Death Note, and basically at some point he loses memories of the Death Note in general, and he goes from being, really calm and collective, his whole thing, like confused by the whole situation, to completely paranoid. Was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know this. Blah 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 blah. And it kind of confused L at some point in the episode. So I like that aspect of it. It took a neat twist where he basically is like, okay, I basically have to basically remove all memories of the event. That's how I can claim my innocence. So they're kind of coming up with a little theory like, well, what if Kira is kind of like possessing people to act this way? It's already shown to possess people. What if subconsciously I became Kira without me realizing it? Somebody put it on me. And you kind of see a little subconscious moment where I think it was this episode or was the previous one where L even noticed like someone's hair kind of moves, like, oh, like perhaps the Shinigamis are possessing people and maybe so-and-so is Kira, but they're innocent from the whole situation. So it definitely tests L at this point in the episode. It's really the episode after this that seriously tested this whole scenario. So overall impressions, like I said, I like this one. It definitely took a little bit of a darker... It went a bit darker this time. This one in the next episode definitely went darker with the torture aspects, especially 17. Like, there's a lot of heavy emotions in episode 17, but this one definitely has them too, where you see Light's father just kind of trapped in there alongside him in the cell. You see Misa in there as well. She's in her cell. Like, poor her. I mean, she has just been trapped in this thing for like weeks, months at a time, and just besides, it's just too much. And it comes to a point where it's just like even L's methods to catch Kira are starting to turn him into the bad guy per se. Like, he's going all out crazy. You see the police officers going all out crazy of the whole situation. It's just really taking its toll on everyone to find Kira. And like, there's always the second guessing. There's always asking so many questions. And that's what I'm liking about L. Like, he's going super far to catch Kira, and in a way, he's kind of becoming like this dark figure like Kira. Not quite to the extent of that. He still is trying to catch him and solve this case because he's like one of the smartest people in existence. But White always seems to be one step ahead of him. L is never underestimating him. And I like this. It's just this constant battle of wits between these two highly intelligent people. So, yeah, I dug the episode. I like the episode afterwards a bit more. But there comes a point, like, when you watch the show, it's like, okay, maybe the conflict in some ways kind of drags on a bit at times, but it's definitely tight. Like, the first 10 episodes, I felt like were really tight, like the storyline moved on, and then Misa came in and just threw a wrench in the machine and just kind of made it all go crazy. And she does bring a lot of entertainment value to this thing, but the first 10 episodes felt like a completely different show. Now it feels like they're kind of adding, well, obviously they added the craziness for a little bit, kind of some fun comedic edges to it, and now it's kind of going back to kind of like this torture episode. It's getting really dark and kind of sad to watch. Even though White is a horrible human being, Misa is kind of like under the same boat in a way. But like, even like just the constant torture, and you see L's methods, like, come on, man, this ain't the right way to do things. But that's what I mean. Like, the show is making you question your morals. Like, is it right to do this in order to catch Kira? Obviously, what Kira is doing is wrong, but it definitely leaves you asking questions and doubting yourself about the whole situation. So, yeah, I like that aspect of it, and excited to talk about the next episode. What are your thoughts on the episode? Let me know in the comment section below. We'll chat about it some more, and yeah, come back next time as we talk about episode 17, known simply as Execution. So, yeah, let me know. Subscribe, bell for notifications, and yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all next time.